Justin Verlander is going to sit down.
JB in the house.
JV is here.
This is a bad man. Hey, you got to show JB some of my dance when he's pitching.
Well, we'll get to that.
Please.
Frank, what do you got here?
I got a big question.
You know how we do it?
That's old earpieces.
JB watching the Uptons.
Justin, I got a big question right off the bat for you. I know how great you've been for a very long time and what you meant to that Detroit community. I know you made a serious decision to come to Houston.
Yeah.
I know you're happy it all worked out for you, but I told these guys you had a serious obligation in your mind to fulfill your next level. I'm so happy you did it because you became a hero overnight in the city of Houston, and they're going to feel this for the rest of their lives, especially after all that devastation after Hurricane Harvey.
Yeah.
How are you feeling now?
I mean, what an incredible feeling, first of all. You know, when I first got here, you talk about the devastation in Houston. It was right after the hurricane. And I think what was so special about this organization and this team was that nobody shied away from saying, we can do something special for this city. And I felt that as soon as I got there. You know, I was part of a team in 2006 that went to the World Series when Detroit was going through a very tough time. And I know how that can resonate with the city and give some people that are going through a very tough time something to step away from and cheer for. And so to have an opportunity to do that again and to be able to win it all for the city, I mean, it's such a special feeling.
Justin, we all know the story and your decision to allow the trade to come to Houston. It's always tough to get uprooted in the course of a season, and you know you're going to a winner. How quickly did you acclimate to the city, to the ballpark, and to your teammates?
About as quickly as I think is possible. You know, I showed up in between a doubleheader, and they had just won the first game, so I kind of like slid into the line after the game and just started giving high fives in my street clothes, which, I mean, you can't come up with a better way to meet your teammates than after a win. And then, I mean, the city, all the way from ownership all the way down to every single person that's involved in the organization, made me feel at home right away. Everything from finding a place to live to just getting to know my teammates or any way that they could help whatsoever. And then, you know, what it all comes down to, though, and feeling like home is your teammates. And I mean, these guys, what a special group of guys it is. And I really, I think, I want to talk about McCann and Beltran and the footprint that they've left on this organization and this team. The moment I got there, I could see it and feel it. And they were really special to what happened here. And I just felt like I was the last puzzle piece that fit in.
No doubt about it. It's obvious to everyone that you were the elite pitcher that got this team over the top. You've played for a long time. You know how difficult it is to win a world championship. It's hard for me to see you in any other uniform but Detroit because we've had so many battles. But what was it when you came into this clubhouse? They all said you were the key along with Beltran and McCann. But what did you see in these young players that you knew they had what it took to win the title? You know,
I think it's the right mix, and it's the right mix of young guys. It's the right mix of veterans. And what I saw from the second I got there, the first day I was there, the first game I was a part of, we won a game with Altuve taking home a rounding third on a play that he had no business scoring on, and we won the game because he did that. And I think immediately I saw that this team can win baseball games in so many different ways: defense, offense, pitching, base running, and so you know, I think that's what stuck out to me the most. That said, we have the chance to be world champions, because when it comes to the playoffs, when it comes to postseason, you know, it's tightly contested baseball games, and if you can squeak across a run or two that you're not supposed to score, that makes the biggest difference in the world.
And he loves you. And Altuve loves you.
Literally. Literally love him too.
Buddy, look, I'm so happy and proud of you for your accomplishment. We have competed against each other. We have played in the same clubhouse during the All-Star game, and I know the kind of competitor you are. And it seems like every tough moment when somebody needs to step in the mount for the Houston Astros, it was yourself. It was you it was your moment. How do you feel about those moments? Because I've seen you through the years come through so many times, and you finally accomplished this, winning the World Series. How do you feel during those moments? Because we talk about that a lot during the game, during the pregame, in the green room. Oh my God, tonight is Verlander again. Oh, tough moment. Here comes Verlander again. That game yesterday. Here comes Verlander again.
I mean, honestly, I feel at ease.
One more thing, Justin. One more small one.
I feel at peace.
Hold on, Justin, I have a question. Did you hear a question in there? Because I didn't hear one.
I think I knew. I got back. Yeah. Wait. My next says thank you.
Here's all you need to know. We're going to leave you with this. You're going to love this. Okay, so Poppy, as he's turned into a media member, has had this dance when you've pitched to show that you're playing your guitar. Yesterday, when you're pitching well, here's Poppy.
That is your strikeout dance.
How about the studio? How about my dance at the studio?
Hey.
How about my dance at
You
the studio?
inspired
Come
him,
on.
Justin.
That's
You
it.
inspired him to do that.
Do that.
Every
Your
time I
strikeouts.
did that dance was because of you, buddy.
Your strikeouts.
My man.
One lasting moment, though.
Yeah.
What you did in Game 2, I think people will always remember this. What did you say to the team on that big comeback in Game 2 here at Dodger Stadium?
I'd been in the clubhouse for a little bit, and as this roller coaster was going, we got so up. I mean, I almost passed out a couple times cheering so hard. I'm not exaggerating. I literally took a knee because I almost passed out. And next thing you know, they came storming back and tied the game. And you just feel the air come out of the team. And my only message was, let's go. I mean, we're here in the World Series. We have the best team. We have a great offense. Don't let this end this game. Like, come back, battle, have good at bats, and that was it. And I wasn't yelling at anyone. I know it came across
Leadership.
No, we
Leadership.
felt the leadership. We felt the leadership.
But these guys, man, they're so talented, and there's no reason that they should ever be down on themselves. Stay positive, stay fresh, go out there, have a good at bat, and find a way. And sure enough, the next inning they sure did.
Justin, congrats. Enjoy
Awesome.
it.
Thanks,
for
guys.
coming by.
You deserve it, man.
Justin Verlander, just awesome to watch.
Enjoy it.
As these
You're a bad
Astros
man.
World
This
Series
guy is a
champs.
Congrats.